channel. In today's video I am going to show you something which is really popular on Instagram. It's quite pretty popular on YouTube too, because when I was searching for it, it's just like there's so many videos out there and they all have their own variations. So I just thought I'll give you my variation too. So you must have heard a lot about soft glam. What is soft glam? Soft glam is basically still full-on face makeup, full-on, but just more using the nude tones. So everything looks super light when you see somebody, but it's, believe me, it's full-on makeup. It's seriously everything on your face, but in more of a subtle and a nude way. So nude eyes, nude lips, very little highlighter, like very snatched face. It's just everything, but in a very subtle way. That's what soft glam is. So when a lot of people misunderstood soft glam by just thinking it's going to be kind of like a no makeup look, it's actually not. You're still going to get all of that jazz, but in more of a subtle way. So there are no bright colors used for soft glam. It's mainly like nudes. So I want to just say, this is what you're going to see today. This is my variation of a soft glam. I'm actually trying some new bits and pieces right now, just changing a lot of my techniques as well. I have been learning quite a lot from past month or so I have done a lot of, I've just picked up a lot of new techniques and I've been testing them on me and trying them and on others as well, just to see how it works out. So I will be doing very soon my update contour and highlight routine, but this video is just going to be on this beautiful soft glam. So if you want to see how to create this beautiful subtle soft glam, carry on watching this video. And before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because if you don't hit the notification bell, you're not gonna know when I'm posting my next video. So don't forget to do the subscribe and the notification bell, so every time I post a video, you'll get a notification. Me again. And I shall see you guys next time. Love you all. Take care. Bye. Bye.
So guys, for this look we are going to start with Touch and Soul Talk Toning Capsule Primer Base. I've been trying this primer for a week or so now. It's good, but I don't know if I like it or not yet, but I'll give you more review about this primer in upcoming videos. But for now I'm using this, and to fill my pores I'm using Tatcha Silk Canvas primer. This is my favorite apart from the Tarte one. For foundation we are going with the Makiage. This is one of my favorite foundations. It's not included in my 2019 favorites, but it is my favorite because the color is very close to my own skin tone, especially in summer when I'm a little bit darker. This color is so perfect for me. It's because of winter my skin is extra pale, and I'm applying this with the I believe it's Sigma, no, not Sigma, it's MAC dual fiber brush. And for my highlight, I'm actually going to use my RCMA Foundation palette, and that's in shade medium. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I have changed my highlighter, contour, blush technique a big time. I have you probably will notice in this video I'm doing it slightly differently, but I am about to, like, I'm actually filming a detailed video why I changed it and how it's making a difference and everything else. So basically right now I'm just doing all the areas which I want to be highlighted or brightened. I'm using my damp beauty blender to blend this. The reason I'm using a beauty blender, not my stands out beauty sponge, is just because right now my skin is very dry, and I have a little eczema going on in my skin as well. So I feel like when I blend with beauty blender, it doesn't make the skin go like lumpy, if you know what I mean, like curled into the product doesn't curl into like a ball or something. Now I just used a Dermacol foundation. That is one of the heaviest foundation in the market. It's very full coverage. I have the shade light, and I just used that on the areas where I want to be a little bit more brightened. Now I'm just going to do my contour, and I'm using again my RCMA foundation palette. I don't use one contour, like a one dark shade. I just mix couple of different shades to make my own kind of like personal favorite. Now I just put a one pump of the foundation on the back of my hand, and I'm picking up the foundation and just basically merging everything together, the contour, brightening, everything. This technique is so good, because then you don't see any harsh lines on your face. You just see a nice smooth application. You don't even realize like where is the brightening or highlighting done, or where it's ending, where it's starting. Like everything looks so smooth. This is one of the other things I've been testing right now, so depending how it goes for next couple of attempts, I'll share this with you. I basically just made my own mix of a setting powder. I am testing it out. I'm gonna share it with you very soon if it works. I'm just applying that to set my under eye area, my nose, my chin, and I'm just picking that up on a small powder brush to just set the rest of the face too. Now I'm going with the MAC Studio Fix powder. This is a like a compact powder, and this is in shade number NC45. Okay, as I was saying, that's in shade number NC45, and I'm going to apply, basically set my all the contoured area, and I'm using the same powder to set my nose contour as well. Now I'm just dusting off baking with another powder brush. I've just taken a slightly bigger powder brush. This is from Morphe, and when you dust it, don't just rub on your face. That's just like damaging your skin. Just really light hand, like feather it out, just like literally like a, you just basically touching a feather. Now I just used a MAC Studio Fix powder in shade NC4 it's C3.5 to just brighten up my under eye area a little bit more. And for the bronzer, I'm using Hourglass Ambient Light Bronzer. For the blush, I've just picked up my oldie but my goldie. It's from BH Cosmetics. It's the Glamorous blush palette. It's one of my favorite blush palettes. It's so cheap, but it's so good quality, and it's such a nice shades. For my brows, I'm using Benefit Cosmetic Precision Brow Pencil in number 4. You have seen me doing brows many times. That's why I'm just not giving you a detailed version here. However, if you do want to see my updated routine, just leave them in a comment section below and I will do it. Now we are jumping right onto the eyes. For my eye base, I use my Dermacol foundation actually to do my eye base. And to set everything, I've just used my secret setting powder right now. For the eyeshadow palette, we're using Huda Beauty Mini Nude Medium palette, and I've just picked up the first shade from the first row with Sigma E40, and I'm literally going to just pack this color first before doing any blending. This is another thing okay, so this is the other thing I'm doing slightly differently. I am literally changing a lot of techniques right now. Basically, I've just packed the shade with the Sigma E40. Now I'm just using this really nice tool from Beauty Blender. This is one of my favorite tools because it really helps to do that defined line or defined eyeliner. Now I just picked up a more fluffier blending brush, and this is the absolutely clean blending brush. There is no product on this, and I'm gonna use this to blend my transition shade. What will do what what a clean blending brush will do is it won't take the product everywhere or on really close to your brow bone. It only will blend around the color. Now I'm picking up the darker brown shade from the palette, and I'm using that as to deepen my crease and the outer V. I'm also using this Morphe brush. This is one of my favorite brushes for precision detail, crease work and everything. It just really helps to be very precise. It's a very long and it's very dense brush. It's really nice. Now I'm just using all my brushes which I use for my transition, just to make sure there is no harsh lines, there's no harsh edges. I'm not doing cut crease or anything, but before I go with shimmer, I'm just cleaning out my lid a little bit, so I have a more precise 3D gradient effect going on instead of just like a lot of colors mixed together. So I didn't put any more concealer or foundation. I just used whatever was left on the brush. Now I'm picking up the shimmer shade from the Huda palette, and this is the second shade from the first row or from the top row. I'm applying this with a flat brush, and I'm just literally going to pack this all over my lid or all the area which I just put the foundation or just cleaned out, or in basically just going to pack this on my lid. You need to make sure you don't go too close to your crease, because sometimes the color do transfer on top of your crease, especially if you have hooded eyes. Now I'm just picking up the same shade as the transition shade and the darker brown shade, and I'm just going to apply that on my lower lash line to basically smoke out my lower lash line. For the when it comes to brushes, I'm using, most of my brushes are from Morphe or Sigma. Couple of them probably here and there are from Zoeva. Most of them are similar ones. I have a lot of favorite brushes. That's the other thing I'll be sharing with you guys very soon. So for my inner corner, I'm using Dose of Colors highlighter in shade Fuego. That was in the collaboration with Daisy Perkins and Katie, or Lustre Luxe. For my tight lining, I used Tarte Cosmetic double-ended eyeliner. For to curl my lashes, I used my Kevyn Aucoin curler, and for mascara, I'm using L'Oreal Voluminous Super Stay Mascara. I'm trying to do this voiceover really quickly because I have Saiba sitting right next to me, and I'm hoping she won't say anything in between. For my highlighter, I've used Fuego. I've just done my cheeks off camera, and I'm just doing my nose. Again, as I said to you before, I have changed the game quite a bit, but I'll be sharing with you very soon. For the lips, I'm using Jouer Cosmetics Nude Lip Kit. This has a lip liner, liquid lipstick, and the shimmer. So I've just used this whole kit basically. I'm applying the liner. Now I'm picking up the liquid lipstick and going to do my first base, or it's kind of like my lip base. I absolutely love this nude kit because this nude is very beautiful. Well, on me it looks really nice. I don't know about the other skin tones, but I think it's a pretty safe nude shade. It will go with everybody. So hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you have any questions, leave them in a comment section below, and I shall see you guys next time. Love you all. Take care. Bye.